Okay, so great. Can you? I'll take everybody's question, but can you raise your hand so that we can go in order? So unmute yourself and ask your question, please. Okay, Rhythm, go ahead.
Good afternoon, sir. I have a question regarding yes. In the previous class, I also asked the same question, but I didn't get the answer. That in the class there was said that vowels and semi-vowels. Can you just explain the means vowels, semi-vowels, and the diphthongs? Can you just explain it a bit more?
You mean
ओके अच्छा तुम चुप रहो बाहर बात करो और ये कर लेना बस मीटिंग खत्म करते हैं Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yes,
sir. Yes, sir.
So I think Rhythm was asking a question.
Yes, sir.
So, vowel. Can you go ahead again, Rhythm?
sir. Can you just explain regarding the vowels, semi-vowels, and the diphthongs?
Okay. So see, uh, you know that if you look at this audio, sorry, this video about vowels, you will see. Can other people mute yourself? There is a lot of background noise from other people. Rangaranjan. Yes. So.
Sir, voice is dying, sir.
That's okay. Whoever is, so you unmute when you have to speak, but other time you can mute because there is.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Hello.
Jitesh Vishwakarma, stop that. Don't write anything. Don't use Blackboard. Okay. Atulit, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
So make your voice is little low. So go ahead and
Yes,
ask
sir,
your
I'm
question.
here. Can you hear me right now?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
So, sir, my first question was from activity 1.3. The
Okay.
question,
Yeah. You have to
yeah,
repeat
sorry.
the
Yes,
question.
I'm just doing it. The question is, in writing symbols, we have 5 characters or letters to represent vowel sounds. That was the question. And the answer is given as true, whereas in the lecture 2, we have written over 20 characters which represent vowel sounds.
Okay.
Sir, how is it true, sir, in this question?
Say it
I
again. The question. There are 20 vowel sounds. That is true. So what is the question?
The question is, in writing symbols, we have 5 characters or letters to
Correct.
represent vowel sounds.
Correct.
How is that correct, sir? We have written over 20. There are over 20 vowel sounds, and each of them had like a had a singular character which represented that particular sound, right? So there should be 20 characters or letters that represent vowel sounds.
Right, but what it means is in orthography symbol from English alphabet A to Z, there are only 5 of them, A, E, I, O, U, to represent vowel sounds.
Acha,
But it is true that there are 20 vowels, and when we want to transcribe these things in English, it is possible to use combination of certain notations to represent vowel sounds.
all
Get
right.
it?
Yes, sir. I have another question actually.
Yeah. Go ahead.
This was in the practice assignment. Let me
Okay.
just open it. It's not exactly, yeah, yeah. So the question was, just a second, sir. It's not loading. Uh, there was this question about university. Yes, the first sound in the word university is a vowel. Uh,
You have to speak a little louder.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the question is, the first sound in the word university is a vowel. How is this false?
Uh, so this is related to your first question. So what's the first sound in the word university?
It's you. I mean, it's
Yeah. No,
you.
that's a letter. What's the
Yes, sir.
sound?
It's you, sir. It's university, right? So U is
Correct. So the
also the letter
sound is.
and the
Sir,
So wait,
it's
wait, wait.
yeah.
Listen. Wait. You need to slow down and understand.
yes, sir.
Your previous question was how can only five symbols represent 20 sounds, right?
Yes, sir.
Now this question is related because this letter U in English alphabet is not representing a vowel sound. If you say the word university, okay? So first understand when we are writing the spelling, we are using the letters to write the word university. Then you see the letter U, correct?
Yes, sir.
But the first sound when you speak the word is ya.
All right, all right.
Correct?
Yeah, yeah. All right, sir.
So why are you saying the first sound is you?
Uh,
And my question is, when I'm asking you why are you saying, and this is not just to you, this is for everybody to pay attention to, is when we speak only then we use sounds. So the first sound in this word is ya.
all right, sir.
What's the second sound?
You it will be U.
Ooh, correct.
Yes, yes, sir.
So the first sound is not a vowel sound.
All right, sir.
Get it?
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
question
I
about.
understand. All right, all
All
right.
right.
Thank you. That's it, sir.
Okay. All right. Next, Harshita. I'm sorry, Harita Nandini.
Sir,
Yeah, go ahead.
sir, is my voice audible?
A little less, but if you can make it little better, it will be nicer.
Now is it audible?
Try. Go ahead. Try.
So can you once explain me the long vowels?
Long vowel. What's the question?
So, there is this question in practice assignment, sir.
Okay.
So the word remedy has no long vowels, one long vowels.
I have difficulty hearing you, Harshita. Adita. Just
So is it
wait.
okay right now?
No, little low.
Just give me 1 minute, sir.
Okay, we will take it up. Just wait.
So, is my voice audible right now?
It's better than last time. Go ahead.
So, there is this question in the practice paper,
Uh,
practice assignment. Uh, the word remedy has no long vowels, one long vowel.
uh.
And the 10th question, the tender word has one long vowel and short vowels. So,
And what is the first word? What is the first word?
it's remedy, sir.
Remedy. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
Can
the
you just,
word is remedy, and the question is
so once can you explain me this long vowels and short vowels?
right. So see so what are the vowels in this word? First of all, tell me that.
The vowels are for the remedy is E.
The remedy is what?
The word remedy has the vowels E.
E. No, it has more vowels than one. What are the vowels in this word? I'm
So
asking
in
you
the
a
remedy
different
word,
question.
we have only E, sir. We have two E's.
No, it has more vowels. So the word
So
remedy.
why a semi-vowel, I think so?
No, you're changing the question. First of all, wait. Let me ask you a question. The word is remedy, right?
Yes, sir.
How many vowels are there in this word?
It's E.
Don't look at the practice question. Uh, Try to answer my question. How many?
So once can you repeat the question?
How many vowels are there in this word, remedy?
Two.
What are they?
E and Y?
No, did you hear the description that I just gave in response to a question before your question?
Sorry, sir, I'm
Did
not
you,
getting it actually.
what do you mean we are not? What are you not getting?
So the question you're asking.
The question that I am asking is, I have just explained vowels to somebody else's question. Did you hear that before your question or not?
Actually, no, sir. There was some problem in my audio, so I
Okay.
couldn't hear it.
So I so okay. So that's quite clear that you did not hear. So now listen to this again. So this word has three vowels.
Hmm.
So the first vowel, first, okay. Tell me how many sounds are there in this word? Word.
Where? I, where, me, re, re,
No, no,
two
Harita, you
sounds.
need to look at the word carefully. So everybody, listen. Okay, wait, guys, everybody, listen to this carefully. So when we are asking you to work on these words, please do some practices. Okay, and here is the practice that I am asking you to do. The practice is take some 20 words, 20 random words from anywhere. That could be your name, That could be any word that comes to your mind. It doesn't have to be nouns or a verb or anything. Any 20 words for 5 to 10 days regularly, and try to find out number of sounds in that word.
Mm.
So for 7 days, 20 words each. By the end of the 7th day, you will have 140 words done. And after 140 words, over a period of 7 days, when you do this practice, you will not have any difficulty with these kinds of questions. So I'm giving you one example which comes from Harita Nandini's question. Her question is about the word remedy. So in order to explain that question and the answer to that question, my question is, how many sounds are there in this word? Sounds in this word are ra, a, ma, a, da, e. Did you understand, Harita?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So ra, a becomes re, ma, a becomes me, and da, e becomes d. Then the word becomes remedy. Understand?
Yes,
This is
sir.
the practice that I am asking you and everyone else to do. So that why am I asking you to do this practice? Because that will bring your attention to sounds and how words put together make sounds, make words. How sounds put together make words. In other words, it will also draw your attention to vowels and consonants. How many vowels, how many consonants, which sound is a vowel in a word, and which sound is a consonant. So please do this practice. Now I come to the second part of your question. The second part is how many vowel sounds are there in this word remedy. So do you identify that there are three vowels, one after ra, one after ma, and one after da? Do you see that?
Yes, sir.
And the last one is long e, remedy. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Does it answer your question?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Hello, sir. Can I
Thank you,
ask
sir.
something? Hello, sir.
Got it?
It's Shubh here.
Yes, sir.
So this is how we need to do
Yeah.
some practice.
Actually, sir. Hello,
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All right.
sir.
Ram Madhav, V. Ram Madhav.
Hello, sir. Can I say something?
Who is this?
Shubh Pant, sir.
Yes, you can say, but I cannot hear you properly. Can you speak a little louder?
Yeah.
Ram, please wait.
Yeah.
Please.
Is it audible now?
A little better than last time, but go ahead.
Okay. Sir, I have heard somewhere, or I have read somewhere, that a word is formed by a vowel and a consonant both. For
Correct.
that, for the example for that, if there is a try, T-R-Y, there are T and R are a consonant and Y is considered as a vowel, and by B is a consonant and Y is also considered as a vowel. So here in the remedy, Y will also be considered as a vowel.
No. That's not the point. The point is, in the word, you are asking, in the word try, all the sounds are consonant. That's what you are saying, right?
Yes, in the by, B-U-Y.
So listen.
Yes.
Listen. It's a
Yes.
very, very cliche question. This is why I hope you heard what I said before, that we need to do some practice.
Yes.
Right?
Sure.
Yeah. Now, please do this with me.
Okay.
What are the sounds in the word try? What's the first sound?
T-R-Tr. Oh.
Sorry?
T-R-Tr.
No. Ta.
Yeah, ta, exact. Ta.
Second sound is?
Ah.
No. The second sound is ra.
Ra.
Ta and ra are together. Ra.
Okay.
Next sound is?
I.
No, sir. That is
T-
a.
T-R-A. Exact. I got it.
And the next sound is e.
E.
So there are four sounds in this word try.
Try.
So two of them are vowel sounds.
O.
Get it? So again, I repeat myself. I'm speaking these things at the cost of repetition multiple times.
Means?
And that is quite intentional. So please
Okay.
understand that first thing is we need to do 20 words every day for 7 days as practice.
Yeah, definitely it will need some practice like a Sandhi Vicheda.
Yes. Second part is that will help you understand vowels and consonant distinction. That will help you understand, identify how many vowel sounds are there in a word, how many consonant sounds are there. And this will also help make sense with all the descriptions that we have given you. And finally, I want to add it for all of you that the purpose of this exercise and the purpose of these descriptions is not to say you don't know these things. Rather, it is to bring your attention to these things which are crucial in understanding and building foundations for understanding language. Got it, Harita?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, next, Ram Madhav, go ahead with
Could
your
you hear
question.
me now?
No, I can hear that you are speaking something, but I can't hear.
Sir, could you hear me, sir?
So now is it audible?
You better, Ram, please wait. Who was that? Harshini?
Yes, sir. Could you
Yeah,
hear
go
me,
ahead.
sir?
I can hear you better.
Sir, could you please pronounce the sounds of semi-vowel, sir?
Say it again.
Could you please pronounce the sounds of semi-vowel, sir?
Ya and wa.
Ya and
Wa.
ya is the sound of Y and wa is the sound of W. Am I right, sir?
Correct.
Sir, and I'm having a doubt, sir. Could I ask,
Sure.
sir?
Go ahead.
Sir, the sounds you have taken, I saw the lecture, sir. In that you have introduced some symbols of sounds, sir. Is that important, sir?
Say it again. What is?
There are symbols, there are many symbols for sounds, sir. Sounds of vowels and consonants. Is that important, sir?
Yes, that is important for us to understand these things.
Okay, sir. How can I understand that symbol, sir? Because I'm
If you look at, if you do the practice, this is why I was saying you have to do some practice with some words. If you do some practice and uh, if you do some practice and pay attention to those symbols, then it will become clearer to you.
okay, sir. And then I have studied about diphthongs and but not monophthongs, sir. When will we study about the monophthongs, sir?
We are already studying about monophthongs. So we see
Uh,
monophthongs are simple sounds.
okay, sir.
That is a or e. These are monophthongs.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sure. Try it again. Who was that before? Ram Madhav.
Yes, sir. Could you?
Recording in progress.
Just hold on, guys. Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
Yes,
I've just
Yes, sir.
switched my machine so that I can hear you better. Just one moment. Yes. Now, who was asking the last question? I'm sorry, I don't have your names in front of me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now you are better, Ram. Go ahead, Ram. No, but
What?
hold on, Ram. Before that, somebody else asked the question about semi-vowels. Is that clear to you? somebody was talking about semi-vowels ya and wa. Is that clear? Okay, no problem. So go ahead, Ram.
So this auxiliary verbs and modal verbs are same or they are different? Slightly confused.
Your voice is not audible at all. It's breaking down. Can other people hear you? Can you try? Can you ask other people if they... Guys, can you confirm somebody if you are...
No.
Sir,
We can't.
voice is
No,
jittering,
sir. No,
sir.
sir.
Voice.
Yeah, this is why I am trying to check, because I was thinking maybe the problem is only with my system. So Ram, can you... I'll wait for your question. Can you do that? Is somebody there? Aishwarya, are you there in the meeting? Somebody there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So can you, Ram, can you type it in the chat box and somebody will read it to me? Okay. Now, next is I'll like I said, I'll come back to, there aren't too many people with hands up anyway. Aniket.
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, you are very much audible. Go ahead.
Sir, I have a doubt regarding the question number 5 of activity 1.6.
Yeah, please read the question for me also.
Yeah. I am reading the question. It
Yes.
says two consonants next to one another within a syllable make a cluster.
Okay.
The answer given is true.
Yes.
But in the lecture, you explained that if the consonants are from same place of articulation, then they cannot be a cluster.
That's all right. But when they make a cluster, then they are two consonants next to one another. So
Okay.
what I am explaining is it's the situations in which they cannot become cluster. So when they don't become a cluster, that's a different thing.
Okay.
But when they
Yes.
make a cluster, they have to be next to one another without the inbuilt vowel. So we were discussing, take the question, we were discussing the word try. Okay. So the word ta and ra together are a cluster. Okay.
Yeah.
And they are not from the same place of articulation.
Yeah.
Get it?
Yes.
Good.
And one more thing.
Yes.
The one point it is written that PB is not good for a cluster because they are from same place of articulation. They cannot form a cluster, and MB can form a cluster, and I can come up with an example like comb. So it has MB as a cluster in the end. But I cannot find any word that comes have M and M, ma and ma at the end to be a cluster.
See, I'll tell you a very simple thing, Aniket. You just pay attention to the basic idea of cluster. That is, when two sounds come together, they make a cluster. Okay. What we are discussing right now is the constraints on making cluster. There are a lot of other constraints also, and which is hard to discuss in this way with some examples where it is possible and which is not possible. Okay. So for the simplicity of these questions, you just understand that we will that two consonant sounds make a cluster, and then there are a lot of other things, a lot of other constraints that do not allow us to make clusters. Okay. All right. You have any other question?
No.
All right. Okay. Now next is Shivam.
So shall I read out Ram Madhiv's question?
Yes, please, Aishwarya. Can you read it?
What is the difference between auxiliary and modal verbs?
Okay. See, Ram, auxiliary means sounds like is, sorry, Words like is, are, am, was, were, these are auxiliary verbs. They are also tense markers. So when we say I am traveling, am represents present tense. When we say I was traveling, then was represents past tense. But modal verbs do not represent any tense. When I say I can travel, there is no tense here. So that's the basic difference between modal and auxiliary verbs. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. That's my
Okay.
clarification.
Okay, very nice. Shivam, next.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Go ahead.
Sir, first of all, sir, this is the very first time I'm reading English in this way, sir.
Ah.
I've never thought of reading English in this way, sir. Sir, and second, my doubt, sir, I was having lot of doubt regarding this, the way, sir, you are explaining things, sir. Sir, for the first time, I'm seeing these various symbols that are being taught to us, sir. So when you
Okay.
are pronouncing these symbols, it sounds very simple. But when we sit and study, and so it's become very hard to pronounce these symbols, sir. Is there any way how we can memorize these symbols, sir?
No, there is no reason to see. First of all, I'll tell you, thank you. This is the reason why we are doing it this way. And the idea is not to show what you don't know, but the idea is to make it easier for people to understand. The second part
Yes,
is
sir.
there is no reason to memorize anything. I will tell you, if you pay attention to these symbols, which represent sounds, and if you start paying attention to sounds, then there is no reason to memorize any one of these things. These things will slowly come to you. Okay?
Sir, like articulators, the way sound comes out of our mouth, sir. There are very few questions that I've come through. Comes
Absolutely.
through
This
on
is,
the, sir. Yes, sir.
yes. No, I'm saying absolutely correct. This is why we are doing it that way. Because, and once you pay attention to these things, there is no reason for you to memorize these things, is my point.
Yes, sir. Sir, the way lips and tongues you explain, there are very few questions over there, sir. Will these questions come in qualified exams, sir? Just want to ask him.
That may not be essential for qualifying exams. See, all the questions that I'm trying to answer, and all the questions that we have here, they may not be essential for qualifying exam, but they are essential for paying attention to learn these things.
Okay, sir. Sir, in class, you also mentioned about writing 5 words that sounds like vowel, that constantly vowel sounds. I'm finding it very hard to start, sir. You know, sir, I'm not getting sound on how to pronounce it first and then how to write it next, sir. Can
That
you
is why
please,
that is why we are asking people to do those things. So please sit down with a pen and paper and work on those things. It's not very hard. And right now, I don't understand which thing I have asked to do. So if you can tell me the question, I can explain this to you.
Sir, you were teaching about this articulators and how the vowels are sound, like you were explaining about that 24 sounds of vowels are there. There you explained the activity. There you explained the activity of writing 5 words, especially pronouncing those vowels, and like 20, increase it to 20 and 24, something like that, sir. In the recorded lecture, it was there, sir.
Okay. No, I understand. I'll have to look at it. This doesn't remind me about it, but I'll. Can we make a note of this? Which lecture is this in?
Sir, it is in, I think, lecture 3, sir.
Lecture 3. Okay. I'll look at it, and next time I'll respond to you on that.
Okay,
After understanding what I am talking about, I'll look at it carefully.
Sir, can you give a brief discussion about, sir, brief summarization of the syllabic and glide, sir?
Which one? Brief thing about?
Syllabic and glide.
Syllabic and glide. See, basically, they simply mean that when it is difficult to say two sounds, to put two sounds together, then we insert a glide. By the very word, you can see they help two sounds glide through.
And that is what is the purpose of the semi-vowel. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, so semi-vowels are glide, not syllabic.
The semi-vowels cannot be syllabic because only vowel sounds are syllabic. And semi-vowels by definition are not vowels. They are consonants. They just help two sounds glide through one another. So, and therefore, so what is the meaning of syllabic? You need to understand that. Syllabic means a sound that is required for making a syllable.
Yes.
So we need at least one vowel sound in a syllable. And with glides or semi-vowels, we cannot make a syllable.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, who is next, Aishwarya? Can you look at it and ask them a question?
Sure, sir.
Yeah. Who is next?
Sonali Kumari.
Sonali, go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Sonali. Go ahead. Ask your question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sir,
Ask
I
your
am
question.
not understanding the articulation of consonant sound.
Okay.
That
You do not
what is the
understand articulation.
difference? What is the difference of sound of C, T, and a small t?
See, first of all, articulation simply
Sorry,
means.
sir, but your voice is so low.
Okay, my voice will become high. Don't wait. So, articulation simply means speaking. Articulation simply means speaking. Okay, just hold on for one moment, Sonali. One moment.
Okay, sir.
Can you hear me now? Can you
Yes,
hear
sir.
me now? Okay. So, sounds like P, T, the symbols that you see, P represents a sound like pa. T represents a sound. Can you mute yourself? There is a lot of background noise from you. So, T represents ta, and a small t represents ta. Ta as in tum. Ta as in tum tum or tomato. So these are the vowel. These are the consonant sounds. Get it?
Yes.
And articulation simply means the way of speaking. So in that we are explaining how we articulate sounds, and that is articulation of both consonants and vowels. Okay?
Yes, sir. So, in lecture number 2, why do we need to distinguish between the uppercase and the lowercase? You haven't answered that question.
I have not answered that question. Okay, I don't know. But uppercase and lowercase we need to distinguish because that's the writing system of English. Okay. In English, when we write, we use both uppercase and lowercase for writing system. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Do you have more questions?
No, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. Good. Aishwarya, can we ask more other people?
Yes. Abhay Raj, please ask it out.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Abhay.
So I have doubt in activity question 1.3.
Okay.
In the vowel sounds I and double I, the former is long vowel while the later is a short vowel.
Right.
And it is true false. It is true false. Then I put true. The answer is incorrect. It is false.
So what is the question again? Say it again.
In the vowel sounds I
Okay.
and double I,
Ah,
the former is a long vowel while the
ah.
later is a short vowel.
एक मिनट. Just
And it
hold
is
on.
true false.
एक मिनट पीछे करो इसको निकालने दो. हाँ. Sorry, Abhay, say it again, please.
In the vowel sounds single I, double I.
Correct.
And the former is a long vowel while the later is a short vowel. What does it mean?
So the later first is the short vowel and second one is the long vowel. So it means with one I it is short vowel. Okay. With two I it is long vowel.
Okay.
Meaning sometimes E is short, sometimes E is long. In the word like sit. Okay. Pin.
Sit.
In these words, we have a sound short E. That is a short vowel. अरे उसको आने दो ना. अच्छा. That's a short vowel. In the word like seat.
And the double I.
That's a long vowel. So we need short vowel to represent shorter vowel. We need one I. To represent longer vowel, we need two I. Got it? Same thing with U. Same thing with U. To represent shorter U, we use one U, and to represent W, we use W to represent long vowel. Get it?
Get it, sir.
All right.
Sir, I have one more
Yes.
doubt.
Sure. Go ahead.
The vowel sound present in the word cup is written here /U and / again. And so what does it mean? I don't understand phonetic chart.
No, you don't need to see. Phonetic chart is a technical thing, and I am saying that you don't need to understand because I don't want you as learners of English to go through phonetic chart. But little bit of paying attention to these things will help you understand it, and that is the following. See, in the vowel sound is put under two slashes, right? That is only to indicate that we are talking about one particular sound. So in a word like cup, there are three sounds, right? Ka, and pa.
Yes.
So we are indicating only one sound, which is a vowel sound. And that is why we are putting it in slash.
But here the vowel is not U. U.
Correct. So the vowel is U. Sorry. The vowel is correct. You are absolutely right. But we are putting it that way because we are taking the way it is written in the word. Okay.
But /U means, /U and again slash. This means we are saying that vowel is a.
Correct.
But here the answer is false. The vowel sound present in the word cup is /U/ is false.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. That means I'm sorry. That is in in between two slashes, it should be A. Then it will represent A because it is U, which is representing U sound, and therefore the answer is wrong. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Got it. So U represents U sound, and A will represent A sound.
Yes.
Okay.
But sir, in another question, in writing symbols, we have 5 characters / letters to represent vowel sound. This is false or true?
No, that is because we are using writing symbols, 5 of them, to represent vowel sounds in writing.
But there are 20 vowels.
Correct. But there are 20 vowels. You're right.
but to write them, we use only 5 letters: A, E, I, O, U.
Correct. So that is basically alphabet. A, E, I, O, U is alphabet. And 20, when we say 20, they are the real sounds. Okay?
Okay, sir.
All right. Who is next? Saurav.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Saurav, go ahead.
Hello, sir. Yes, hello, sir. So I have a question from the graded assignment. Can
Okay.
I ask it here?
Is
basically,
it
I think
already
that
done? Is it submitted?
I have submitted it, but
Okay, go ahead.
I wanted
Ask.
to. I think
Sir,
few
today,
options.
sir, today is the deadline for assignment submission, sir. It is not
Okay, in
submitted
any
Sir,
case.
they may extend it, sir. So it's better not to discuss that.
Okay, we will not discuss that, but let me still hear the question. Go ahead, Saurabh.
No. I feel that the options are wrong. That's why I'm asking. Otherwise, I would
Okay,
have just.
go ahead.
I've already
Go,
submitted.
go ahead, go ahead. Therefore,
So it
I also
says,
want to hear the question.
yeah, it's question number 10, which says the word home has option 1 is no long vowels, and option 2 is 2 long vowels. So I
Which
think
word
the
is that?
answer is
The word is,
home.
which word is?
Home.
I did not hear the word.
H-O-M-E, home.
Ghar.
H-O?
M-E, home.
Home. Okay, the word
home has. So the first option is no long vowels, and the second option is 2 long vowels. But I think the
Okay.
answer should be one long vowel.
So all I can tell you, there is nothing wrong with the question.
Oh, okay. So I'll
Yes.
figure out the answer.
Yes, please figure it out. There is nothing wrong with the question.
Okay.
This is why sometimes we want to understand the question. So, and it is not, there is nothing wrong in you feeling that the options are wrong. But if you look at if you have heard the discussions that we have done so far today, if you look at the videos and the descriptions in that, and some of the practice things that I said, if you do, then you will get to this point, and these are very simple things. Okay. So they are very simple things to pay attention to. And the question is right, you will figure it out. There is no issue with that. And if you still get it wrong, remind me next time when we talk. I'll clear it to you.
Okay, great. Thank
you. And I repeat one more time to everybody, not just to you, that these suggestions to do some practice or these questions are not to trick you or not to make you feel that you don't know these things. These are intended only to help you slow down, because sometimes slowing down helps us learn. Okay? All right. Are there more hands up? Okay, wonderful. So, who is that? Sri Priya.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, I wanted to understand how do we identify abstract nouns is one question I have.
Okay.
And other doubt I have was how do like I didn't understand the concept of material.
What's the second one? What's the second one?
How do we identify material nouns?
Material nouns.
Yes.
So see, there are certain nouns which cannot be made plural. Okay. For example, happiness. Yes. Understand? Love. That this is so. The question is, when I said no plural, I mean the distinction between singular and countable and uncountable. So abstract nouns will be uncountable. We cannot count them. So that is one way to identify abstract. And we cannot measure. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what was the other question that you had?
Material nouns.
Material nouns. What is a material noun? What is in your mind? Give me an example. What made you look at this question? Give me an example. Because can you hear me? Because the reason I am asking you, I don't know what, I mean, anything could be material. There is no classification like that.
Sir, in one of the activities, we have the questions like whether the following is a material noun.
Okay, so can you tell me which question is that and what are those examples?
Sir, week 2.
Tell me the question. No problem, which week and whatever week that may be. Tell me the question. You take it out, Sri Priya, you take it out. In the meantime, let me take question from Avinav.
Sir,
Avinav,
am
go
I
ahead.
audible?
Yes, you are.
Sir, I have a doubt in 1.5 activity question. Question 1.
Okay.
Which semi-vowel occurs in the transition between the words to eat, to and eat in the sentence? She wants to eat.
Okay.
Va or ya.
Okay.
So I'm getting confused here. How to identify the semi-vowel? Because when I'm speaking it loud, I'm hearing the ya sound, sir.
Right. So this is why these question is given to you. See, look at the question carefully. It is asking for transition between two words. This sound doesn't really exist as part of these two words. So when we say to eat, if we are saying it without break, then it sounds like, if we try making the two as one word, it sounds like tweet. Okay? Tweet.
Okay.
And
Okay.
in that one, the sound is wa, not ya.
Okay, sir.
That is because when we are speaking fast, the transition time is very small, very low. And in that one, U of two and E of eat, create together with the help of other sounds, tweet. And it sounds like there is a wa in between. And that is why this question, that in the transition, the semi-vowel is wa, not ya. And this, it will also help you understand this question. If you know, there are only two semi-vowels. That one is wa, the other is ya. Got it?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Sure. So who was that next? Avinav was asking some question. Aniket. Aniket, you have another question? Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Can you give the sounds of morning?
Sounds of morning.
Morning, the word morning. What
Which
sounds this word have?
Which morning? Morning as morning, evening, or?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So you help me. I'll help you. I can only help you with that. So you try, I'll help you.
Ma.
Ma.
O.
No, it's not O. If it is, so this is why I'm asking you to do this practice. So listen, if you say O, then the word should be morning.
Okay.
The word is not morning. The word is morning. So it is not A, it is not O, it is O.
Okay.
O. And
Okay.
this O is one of the diphthongs. Because it starts and kind of ends as U, morning. So, okay, go ahead. That is O. Next sound is?
Ra.
Ra.
Na.
Na.
E.
E.
Then na and ga एक साथ होके cluster हो जा रहा है.
No. It feels that way, but there is a sound called ng. Ng.
Okay.
Get it? It's a velar nasal sound. Ng. Do you speak Hindi?
Yeah.
ये क ख ग घ वाला न याद है?
हाँ.
ये वही sound है. न.
Okay.
And this also helps you understand the sounds that you studied in Hindi with ka, kha, ga, ga, they are not only sounds for Hindi. Some of those sounds are in many languages of the world, including English. And particularly when Indian people speak English.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah, sir.
sounds do not necessarily belong to only one language. Same
Okay.
sound can be part of other languages also. Okay, go ahead.
Sir, the word morning, it can be pronounced in two different ways. Like British people pronounce it morning. They don't
That's a different
pronounce
thing.
the R.
That's a very trivial part. And you are right. British people may pronounce it differently. American people may pronounce it differently.
So,
Indian
yeah,
people
so
may
if
pronounce it.
someone asks me what the sounds are in this word, so what should I answer them?
The sounds that you say when you speak the word.
Okay.
Okay, you don't have to worry about how someone else has pronounced this word.
Okay.
And that difference can also be in one or two sounds. So again, my point is, if you pay attention to these sounds, only then you understand how you are different from others, or how others are different from you, and what is the sound that is making that difference. Extend it further. You want to learn to speak like, let's say, Britisher. Only through that sound you can, if you start fixing it, practice it properly, your pronunciation will change. However, there is no need for us to change the way we speak. But if at all we want to, how do we do it? So these are the extended benefits of doing these things as part of practice and as part of learning. The idea is not to indicate that you don't know how to say morning. Understand?
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
So with that, we end the question. There was somebody who was looking for a question. I said you find out your question and then come back again. Are you still there? I forgot who that person was. If you are not here, then we'll take it up next time. So, do we have any other question, guys, before we close the session?
Sir, I mentioned, hello, sir, Shivam here, sir.
Okay, go
Sir,
ahead.
I mentioned about those 5 words that you told to write about each vowel, sir. Sir,
Okay.
it is, you said it in lecture 2. The timing is 26:09. So you
Okay,
can
we'll look at it. Lecture 2. I'll look at the whole video again. Aishwarya, can we please make a note of this?
Sure, sir.
Video 2 and something 24 minutes that he's talking about.
26 minutes, sir. There you
26
talk
minutes.
about.
Yeah. So I'll look at it and I'll respond to you that, because like I said, I am unable to get the question about what practice I am talking about and with what specific reason, and I'll come back to you with that.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. Wonderful. So nice talking to you guys again. Always, it's good to interact with you in person. We'll continue this session every week on Wednesday at 5 o'clock, answering your questions. I'm away from my office right now, hence little bit of difficulties in joining the session in the beginning, and also because of some audio issues and something. Hopefully next week we'll do it from my office, and then we will have more discussions about these things. In the meantime, have a good week ahead and see you next week.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Goodbye, sir.
Bye-bye, guys. Aishwarya, we can close.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye, guys. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.